this is your girl Vanessa for Chicago News Alert. Okay, thousands of downtown hotel workers go on strike on Friday. Before I even click on this video, my sources is Eyewitness News, Channel 7, and let's get into it.
Here at the Hyatt Regency and at 24 other downtown hotels, they say they're going to be out here as long as it takes. Their focus is healthcare. Even in the rain, they're marching in step.
It hasn't deterred our momentum. We are very ambitious about what we're doing. We are feeding off each other's energy.
Thousands of Chicago hotel housekeepers, servers, cooks, and doormen with Unite Here Local 1 on strike. The strike taking place at 25 downtown hotels. Workers demanding year-round health care.
Every year, we get laid off, and I lose my health care for about 3 months out of the year, and I have a family, and I think it's unfair.
They make millions and millions of dollars. It's not a problem. They should have given us year-round health care or given us a raise. Without us, they make nothing.
Darrell Payne and his mother, Evelyn Dotson, both work as housekeepers.
It's important for both of us because us work for the same company. We trying to get our voices out, and we trying to, fight for what's right.
Marriott International calling the strike disappointing, saying there is nothing about the current state of the negotiations or the long-standing and productive bargaining relationship between Marriott International and Unite Here that suggests that a strike is warranted or necessary. Hyatt Hotels saying, our colleagues are the heart of our business, and we respect their right to voice their opinions as the negotiations continue. All the impacted hotels remain open for business, guests having to make their way through the picket lines.
We understand their concerns. We do. It's just timing is off. We're confident the Palmer House is going to come through, and we'll have a beautiful wedding tomorrow night.
Workers voted to strike last month. This is a day one of the strike. As you all mentioned, that as this strike is happening, other workers are pitching in, and that includes cleaning rooms.
Well, baby doll, that is, I don't know if shoot, they ain't gonna be that good going on and for her wedding. I know that much. They're gonna be still picketing. Anyway, let's go to another story.
Today, we are here to talk to
a man
JB
charged
and
with
Juliana
concealing
about the
West
important stuff.
Side.
Are you guys ready?
Stabbing.
I'm ready. All right, JB,
Let's see what the news saying about this.
I mean, if I told a dad joke,
okay?
everybody would break down laughing and it would ruin the shot. So I've got to hold the dad jokes until the appropriate moment.
They show up when you least expect them and when you least need or want them.
Hey, wait a minute. Spoken like a mom. See?
Stacey and Rob, that suspect, Arthur Hilliard, first came onto the I-Team's radar last year after his statements were secretly recorded by the family of a slain woman. Now that he's been charged in a separate case, those relatives are asking why he was on the street.
51-year-old Arthur Hilliard is being held without bond, charged with concealing a homicide. Arrested over the weekend after police say he was seen on video in this West Side alley disposing of a man's body. The alleged crime, no surprise to relatives of Diamond Turner.
I feel like he should have been in custody. I feel like if they would have been arrested him, then it wouldn't have been no way possible that he could kill another person.
LaTanya Turner and her family have long suspected Hilliard was responsible for the savage beating death of 21-year-old Diamond. Her body found in March 2017, stuffed in a trash can in this Southside alley.
She not trash. But that's what goes in the garbage can, is trash. Why would you put her in the garbage can?
As the I-Team first reported last year, Diamond was last seen leaving a bar with Hilliard. 3 weeks later, Hilliard spoke with Diamond's relatives, who secretly recorded their meeting.
I'm gonna give you the whole story. I ain't never seen her like this in my life except on TV.
During the 12-minute recording, Hilliard fingered his roommate for the murder, claiming he saw him bludgeon Diamond with a sledgehammer.
He hit again, bam! With the hammer again, his head went that way. She died at 5:50 a.m. that Tuesday or that Wednesday morning.
Hilliard even told the family where to find the murder weapon.
Just open that basement door. You're gonna go to that corner. Right behind that is the murder weapon, a big sledgehammer.
But it was Hilliard, not his roommate, who was seen in his I-Team video in that alley the day Diamond was found. Diamond's relatives shared the recordings with police, but her case remains unsolved. With Hilliard now charged with foul play, Diamond's family wonders what if.
If y'all would have arrested him when y'all got this information from me, ain't no way he could have been out and hurt somebody else.
Diamond's relatives say they've been told there just isn't enough evidence to charge Hilliard with Diamond's murder. Today, CPD says it continues to look for patterns in investigating Hilliard.
That's messed up. I want to know, why was she with him at, I don't know. It's just don't know. Just don't know. Okay, we had another story. CPD officer indicted on bribery charges, alleged traded.
JB is the best person to be the next governor of Illinois, because I've never seen so much more passion, more dedication, more enthusiasm, and more heart and commitment to the people of Illinois. I think JB will be amazingly successful bringing jobs to Illinois. He's been working with healthcare. He has been working in financial technology. He's been working with clean energy. He has such a diverse background of experience. JB Pritzker will bring jobs to Illinois and fight to get our state back on track.
Police officers indicted on federal bribery charges. Both are accused of taking thousands of dollars in kickbacks in exchange for inside information about traffic crashes to an attorney referral service. Eyewitness News reporter Leah Hope here with the details. Leah?
Rob, traffic reports are made public a few days or weeks after the incident, but the indictment alleges early information about traffic accidents was used to solicit clients for attorney referral business out of Bloomingdale. The investigation became a federal concern as an interstate wire service and employees of a federally funded agency were allegedly involved. A grand jury at Dirksen Federal Building returns indictments against 2 Chicago police officers. Officers Milo Kadashan and Kevin Tate are named in the indictments announced today. They allegedly took bribes for giving the owner of National Attorney Referral Service, Richard Burton, information about victims of traffic crashes before the information was made public. In one indictment, Burton paid Kadashan at least $7,350 in exchange for traffic reports and information. The second indictment says Burton paid Tate at least approximately $6,000 in exchange for traffic reports and information. Neither has been arrested. But we saw one of the officers, Officer Tate, in 2014 when he was honored with a life-saving award. At the time, he and another officer described how they helped children escape a burning house in West Pullman.
It was like everybody's hands was inside. So as he started to come down, we just kind of all made a move in so that he would brace right in the middle.
Officer Tate was called a hero by firefighters on that day. After the federal indictments, officers Tate and Kadashan have been relieved of their police powers pending the outcome of the investigation. The Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson issued a statement saying, "The most important thing that any police officer strives for in their career is earning the trust and confidence of the people they serve. We represent a symbol of justice and integrity and is at the forefront of everything we do. If proven, the allegations against these 2 officers are a disgraceful abuse of what I and the 13,000 selfless men and women of the Chicago Police Department have dedicated our lives to." Richard Burton of the National Attorney Referral Service was also indicted. We reached out to the company but did not get a call back. We also reached out to the president of the Chicago Union, and the president, Kevin Graham, tells me he hopes these allegations are false. He emphasized the vast majority of Chicago police officers are courageous, hardworking, and honest. We should mention that Kadashan will be in court September 18th, but Stacey and Rob, the others don't have court dates yet. We'll certainly keep you posted on that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Leah.
Okay, so let's get into another story. 6 hospitalized, including 2 children. A firefighter in suspicious extra
Today,
alarm
we are here to
South
talk to
South.
JB and Juliana about the important stuff. Are you guys
Let's watch
ready?
the news.
I'm ready.
After
All right,
this commercial.
JB, tell us your favorite dad joke.
I mean, if I told a dad joke, everybody would break down laughing and it would ruin the shot. So I've got to hold the dad jokes until the appropriate moment.
They show up when you least expect them and when you least need or want them.
Hey, wait a minute. Spoken like a mom. See?
Rob, this fire started at 6:30 this morning, and thanks to working fire smoke detectors, that residents were able to move quickly. So was the fire department. They rescued 24 people, but we found some residents also decided to escape on their own. Inside this charred second-floor window was where residents say the fire began. It quickly spread to neighboring apartments, trapping families inside their units, leaving them with fear, panic, and seconds to spare.
Smoke everywhere, the alarms going off, people running around the hallways, and it's like you couldn't really get out, so it's like best bet is jump out the window.
Devin Bell and his family jumped 20 feet to the ground. Cell phone video shows flames shooting out of the roof. Yolanda Gibbons was about to jump when she realized the window was her only escape.
I went to the front door and I seen the smoke and I seen the fire, and the fire was so close to my door. It was at my door. So I pushed the window and I asked the people down here to help us. Can y'all please help me get out of here?
Firefighters were able to rescue Gibbons and several other residents by ladder. Gibbons and a handful of her neighbors, including 2 children, were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. There was also a scary moment for the fire department.
One of our members became a little disoriented, and we called a mayday. It was elevated to a 311 alarm. He was immediately found and taken for medical treatment, observation.
While the fire department investigates a cause, the Red Cross was on hand to help all the displaced residents. A reception center was set up down the street at Rainbow Beach. Many lost everything.
All I could grab was this little old fanny pack.
Residents were not the only ones affected. This first floor beauty supply business got lots of damage. The ceiling actually fell through. And again, while the fire department is still trying to figure out a cause, they did call the state fire marshal in because they're now calling this fire suspicious.
Okay, that's sad. So sad. There's a lot of fires going on these days in Chicago. It's just fire after fire. It's just very sad. Very sad. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one right here. A senior home worker steal more than $600,000 from a woman with dementia.
We have the 48-ounce pitchers.
Let's watch the news.
We have
after this
actual glass pint glasses, and then for late nights we go to plastic. All of them, perfect pour every time.
Several workers at a senior home accused of stealing more than $600,000 from a 97-year-old resident with dementia. She lives at the Symphony Residences of Lincoln Park. A lawsuit claims the workers cashed checks, made withdrawals, and transferred money from several of the woman's bank accounts. In a statement, the home tells us the suspects are no longer working at that facility and training has been provided to the staff.
That's all? They didn't get fired? Not just fired. They should have been going to jail. I don't get that story. They leaving out something. Because they didn't get arrested. Something was up with that. Okay. Ex-Trump campaign advisor,
the kids made dinner for Mom
Joy
and Dad. It's mac and cheese and potato chip surprise. They're surprised.
Okay? After this commercial,
Really
we'll
surprised.
see what
Palmolive
his
Ultra
face
Strength.
is.
You make the memories. We'll handle the mess.
Breaking news, former Trump campaign aide George Papadopoulos has just been sentenced to 14 days in prison. Papadopoulos sentenced moments ago before a judge in a Washington courtroom.
This is video of him walking into court this afternoon just a few hours ago. The Chicago native admitted lying to federal agents about his contacts with...
Now, we know this some bull. 14 days. 14 days for lying. And the average person get 30. I'm just saying. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching Chicago News Alert. Please subscribe to my channel. Believe me, this is still the beginning process. And this fall, I'm going to try to make it more professional, more engaging for you, so I can get some more subscribers, so we can go live and you ask me questions about what's going on in Chicago and all that good stuff, okay? Because I'm coming with merchandise down the line. and my website and all that good stuff, okay? So I want to thank you again. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for watching Chicago News Alert.